Hey guys, Zyke here, and welcome back to another episode of Roguelike Adventures in Dungeons with me. Yay! And we're right back into it. Did a little bit of off-camera work, and that is a very fiery spider. I don't have a bow and arrow on me. We'll just avoid that. But yeah, welcome back to the series, and did a little bit off-camera work, because as you see up here, I may have 61 quest rewards. And it's really easy how I got it. Don't think I cheated nothing or anything like that. Most of that is actually from the autumn quest line. You see all of this? See all of this? I got all of it. Not all of it, most of it. But what I learned is a lot of the time I was picking up like these dirty rings and dirty scepters, mostly like the dirty brooches and necklaces. And I'm like, I keep getting dirty stuff. And I'm not getting clean stuff. And I don't have anything dirty to show you, otherwise I would, but what you do is you take the dirty item and you just throw it in a cauldron. Or I don't know if you could do it in normal water, but I'm just throwing it into a cauldron. And it cleans it, and it'll give you like a random one, so if I do @team, it just gives a ton of cool looking things. It's just pretty, like there's an emerald necklace. I don't know if there's really anything you can do with it. Doesn't look like it. So like if I do emerald... we'll do like the ring. It don't do anything, but that's okay. I like it anyway. So, but we also went ahead, as you see, we got 10 pharaohs. We've killed actually way more than that, because we got a couple of things. The thing with autumn is since you can't really craft anything, it's just a lot of dying and killing things. And this mod pack just wants everything. It wants every single item. And I actually got double of something before, and I can't tell you how upset that I got a double when I barely have, like, half of anything, so... But yeah, so we went ahead I went and used my little flying thing and I was able to find the rest of the pets. Not actually going to use them. I don't know why they're not craftable. But the places I found them, where's there? So there's my scepter. It only has 10 charges now, which is great. But I was also destroying them as I go. But if we go, like, above, let's see. Not those, but these. See, there's one right here. They look... Actually, let's see. Where is that? Where am I close? It's closest to my Dragon Forge. We'll just fly there and I'll show you guys. It's nighttime. Okay. So do this. So it's over here somewhere. We're gonna have to get more feathers. Been killing as many chickens as I could. It's over here somewhere, right? Where am I? Oh, I'm nowhere close. But yeah, so you can find, like, the types of pets in these things. And I guess it's one of the easier ways to do it. I gotta get, like, Z, or, yeah, I'm at the right height. Don't freeze. But they're the easiest to find above oceans. And I'm frozen. There we go. They're the easiest to find above oceans. So, you can technically find them anywhere. Like, here it is. It's hard to land. Oh, yeah. Ow! No! Things spawn, which makes this hard, and I also can't land. Go away. But yeah, so you just open the chest, and I get a lead pet. I don't know what that is. And then I was also... Leash your potential. But I was kind of destroying everything as I went, so I wouldn't get confused. But we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to go home. There's something behind me. I've been poisoned! Ow. How many of that left? 3 charges. I need more feathers. Oh, I got 159. Auto-absorb. So that should leave me with 35 charges. Okay, stop it. Stop it. I gained a heart! I'm also on fire. Okay. So we got all the pets, ice and fire. I went ahead and made dragon meal and got the rest of the eggs, which we'll actually look at our dragons real quick. Wizardry, I found the other 3 wands that we needed, and I can't technically finish this quest line because of this thing called a small mana flask that doesn't exist in the game anymore. No, I don't want to be on fire. Hang on. We also ran out of room in our storage space at one point, so I went ahead and moved all the food in here into a separate storage space. Because it would be easier to do that than to, you know, make a bigger one in the house in the first place. So we got a ton of food. So that's good. But yeah, that what is it called? A small mana flask. In this pack, there's only a mana flask, and I guess the small mana flask was in a mod before he updated it to remove it, which is fine. It just can't complete it. Like, it's not even in creative. It's just not in the pack. It doesn't exist. So that's fine. We'll count this as complete. And then Tropicraft went around, actually got the rest of these somehow. Don't ask me. I don't know. Except the fire armor is a creative only item, apparently, so there's no way to find it or craft it or anything like that. So that'll be interesting. And with buried treasure, I don't know. I need help with this on this one with buried treasure, because as much as I googled it and watched videos, I just cannot figure out where to find buried treasure. Because all of the videos I watched, I can only find like older ones. So they're saying if you go to Tropicraft, to the dimension, they're saying that if everything should be normal sand, and if you find purified sand, that's where buried treasure will be. The problem is all of this particular, I'm using hand gestures, you guys can't see it. All of the sand there is purified sand, so that there isn't any, like, I can't just dig everywhere and find it. So I tried to look and look. Somebody talked about compressed purified sand. I couldn't find that either. I just cannot find it for the life of me. So I don't even know if I can get these discs, because I cannot find buried treasure. Unless it's in like a very specific spot, but I cannot find it. That's a problem. But we got all of those. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. Chance cubes, lapis, date, trolls, skull, that's cool. Tusk, pixie jar. Ooh. Some coins. We can spawn a snow villager, which I don't want to. I want to see what this looks like. Ew. That looks weird. Can I wear it? I cannot. But we can keep it. Okay. So I'll actually put that in our trophy area. So yeah. So that's most of that. So we finally completed pets. We got Between Lands, Twilight Forest, and Exploration. First off, I want to look at the dragons real quick. So now we can actually craft dragon armor. We got a dragon horn and bone flute that we can make. So the dragon armor is made out of diamonds. And if I can type in the right word I'm thinking of, there we go. I actually think we have just enough diamond blocks to do this. I've been mining a lot trying to get cobblestone, which in itself is more challenging because I'm trying to make a septuple compressed cobblestone, and I'm nowhere close to it because I think it wants us to do all of it, but which is fine. But I think and I'm just gonna double check real quick. It wants specifically the diamond dragon armor. Okay, so it wants one hat, wants one neck. So head, neck, move so I can see. This is the body, and then the tail. And that left us with 8 diamond blocks. And why did that obtain... Okay, it was like suit up for me is what I thought. So we got that. So now we just need to make the dragon horn and bone flute. So let's make a dragon horn. That shouldn't be hard. And then flute. I'm not really sure what either of these do, but I think that's okay. Earth-shattering, craft dragon horn, to store dragons. Okay. Craft the dragon flute to stop runaway dragons. Okay. Well, I guess that'll help me keep track of the babies we got now. And now we need a dragon command staff, which will definitely help us since I know we have a dragon head. And you can't tell me I don't. Stage 3, I don't think it really matters. Oh, I have a stage 5. Ooh, got a couple stage 5. Okay, well. Wait. Is it telling me I have to get one that doesn't have... Oh, just plain old dragon skull, so not the stages. Well, maybe it has to be a stage 3? Hang on. Or maybe, do I have to craft it somewhere specific? No. It just wants dragon skull ice or dragon skull fire. Well, this is fire, so it needs 2 sticks. Aha! We're done. Cool. And then we get the dragon commander. So that'll complete those 3 quests. English is very difficult. Oh, I could spawn a cyclops. I don't want to do that. So the only thing we have left in the dragon is the fire dragon steel ingot and the ice dragon steel ingot. And I'm not sure if we could do it quite yet, but I want to see if we can. We have 2 baby dragons, which have been named. One has been by one of you guys, and the other one was named by my mom. I'm sorry you guys can hear banging in the background. So let's go to our dragon forge. Went ahead and moved our lectern over here. So we have 2 baby dragons. As you guys remember, we have our little fire dragon over here, which is now named Fernan, and this was named by one of you guys. I believe it was Red. So we got a little Fernan over here. It's a male. He's now stage 2, exactly 25 days. I don't remember how many it's to get to stage 3, which I believe is the stage I need. But he does. Neither of these dragons are happy they're on a chain, but I don't want them to wander away. And then the one named by my mom is sweet little Glacier over here. This is also a male. He likes to be in there. He's still stage 1 though, so I can pick him up. But look at him, he's so cute. And I've been trying to feed them as I go. They eat specifically meat, which makes sense. But their hunger's not too bad right now. It's only 92 out of 100, so. But he's 18 days old, so he's still got 7 more days. I'm just going to be honest. What is a little annoying with these dragons, though, is I have the whole island chunk loaded. So as the days pass, you would think it would, keep track of that. But apparently that's not how it works. So in order for them to level up, I have to stand here and wait, which I did for 6 hours yesterday. Yesterday, the day before growing it. I was doing things around my house, so it didn't bother me that bad, but it was a little annoying. Now, I do know, which I have made, is there's this thing called Dragon Meal, which will help level them up. It'll help grow them up. So I actually might be able to do that with Glacier in a second. But I want to see Fernan real quick, because don't you roar at me. I'm like 50% sure they have to be stage 3. Like, should actually be more sure of that than I am. Where did the chain go? Alright, come here. Come here. Come here. This chain turns invisible half the time. Okay, can I control you with the command staff? Staying. Escorting you. Wandering, staying. Well, I don't want it to escort me. I want it to follow. Well, does escort mean follow? Come here! Here he comes. Oh, is he? He's too big now. Okay, hang on. Wandering, staying. Do we have our... We do. This will be a second. It's too big to leave now, which I guess is the goal. Breathe on it. Breathe. Breathe. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so he needs to be stage 3. I read somewhere that stage 2 they can learn to start breathing fire, but I guess that's not quite the case. Which is okay. So we'll keep him right there. We'll just gotta wait till stage 3. But I do want to see what you look like in your pretty armor. Ooh! Fancy! Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here! Oh, well. But look, you look so fancy. I don't think I can ride you. Which is fine. Well, maybe you're just too small to ride, because obviously you have a little thing there. But we'll take that off for you right now, because I don't think you... Why does it still say you got your helmet on? You don't have a helmet on. Well, that's a graphical... That's a graphical glitch. That's okay. Alright, so we'll just put all of this in here right now, and put that, whatever this is, up. But yeah, so the dragons are... Just gotta let them grow a little bit, and then we'll get to this. So I'll just leave this in here. I don't think that'll despawn on its own, so... Got diamond helmet. So we'll let that be. We could let... I'll feed both of them off camera a little bit. So I think what I want to work on... So let's go home for a second. Is first I want to put this in here. And then we were looking at the Automod last. And with this, like I said before, a lot of it's just off-camera stuff simply because you gotta keep killing over and over pharaohs, which I think are getting harder the more I do it, which isn't fun. And So the other 2 things is I need to kill 10 assassins and 10 warlords. And from what I read, I don't know about warlords. I haven't seen any of either. But assassins are supposed to be really rare, but if they catch you within whatever they have a large radius of sight. So if they catch you in it, they're supposed to charge you. I just haven't seemed to come across even one yet, but we'll hopefully get there. Now, there are 3 things we can craft, which is the quern, the spinning wheel, and the kiln. So we can actually do that real quick, because I believe we have all of the materials for it. I think the kiln is technically a 2x2. I put it up. It's over there. Technically a 2x2 structure, which in itself is okay. What do I need? Small. Do I really need the bricks specifically? How do I do that? Do I need strange sand? No, I need limestone. Did I not put limestone in there? I put cracked limestone. Does that have to be smelted? It does. Okay. We're getting there. That should be hopefully enough. That'll be enough. So there's our kiln. Which, if I remember right, what do we use the kiln for? The kiln is basically like another furnace. Now, it seems to make its own stuff. Well, silk glass, I can make silk. It's basically just another type of furnace. I don't know if the smelting rate is much better or faster. But it exists. So it's just another thing from Optimus you can use. There's also a spinning wheel. Which, spinning, there we go. Which, let's see how easy that is to craft. Ooh, we're just missing the middle part, which is that. Which is that. Okay. So the spinning wheel, let's see what that does. It turns any sort of thing, wolf pelt, cloth strap, both from Autumn, and then other things that would usually turn into string, it turns it into thread and string. Which thread we can use as string. It doesn't have any properties outside of that. So that's actually kind of cool. We're not going to really use it because 294 string, I don't think we're really that short. And then there's also the quern. Q-U-E-R-N. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's just how I'm doing it. So we need, it says we have a stick. That's good. So we need the smooth limestone slab so we can do that. And then we just need limestone, which I think we just used the rest of that. So this should work. No. And we need a specific type of limestone? It wants the chisel limestone. Why? Hang on. Maybe it's just not picking it up. Yeah, it's just not picking it up. Okay, good. Alright, and then the quern is used to grind things down. So it makes 3 blaze powder, 3 clay out of marl, get a flint out of gravel. So I don't know. It gives a lot of dyes too. I don't know if it gives more. How much does blaze rods usually give? Because that says it gives 3. Alright, so it gives 1 more blaze rod, so that's good. So if we ever want to use our blaze rods, we gotta... That's fun to click. Trusty little quern. Okay, cool. So we can go ahead and claim those. Ooh, what is that? Relic ore? What's from relic ore? Hang on. How? Oh, is that something I could only smelt? Can I smelt it at all? How do I use it? I can. Alright, that's how I get it. Okay. So I can have it, but I can't smelt it. Unless I gotta put it in the... Not the quern, the kiln. Which I know is a 2x2, but I don't remember how big of a 2x2. Is there a book? No. I think we looked for that last time. There's no book. There's a Grave Robbers map, which is not craftable, but there's no book. Well, let's try the... Let's just do a 2x2. 1, 2, 3. I need more of that. No, come back. Stop it. Okay. I don't know how many blocks there are, but I just believe it's like No, that's definitely not right. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out later. In fact, we'll just put it right there and there so we don't forget about it. But it also looks like we're at the end of the episode, which is absolutely wonderful. So, in the next episode, I think we're going to stretch out and look at the other quest lines a little bit. Because Ice and Fire, we just gotta let our dragons grow a little bit. I'll stuff them with some dragon meal, but I don't think it'll be quite enough. But we'll see how it is. We'll see. Definitely need to grow Glacier a little bit, because he's a little bit behind, but that's okay. If you guys have any tips or tricks or anything like that you want to tell me, please let me know in the comments down below. I always look at them. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.